Late night skidder hauls. It's not exactly how I always want to spend my Sundays. So yesterday kind of wore me out. I got up this morning, did some things around the house, worked on a skidder a little bit, and now I got to do this. Got a little bitty skidder to haul tonight. It's, like I said, not really how I want to spend my Sunday evenings, but no rest for the wicked. So really need to give this thing a bath. I don't like having a dirty truck. Don't like having a dirty truck at all. Got a lot of driving to do tonight. Driving clear up north of Kansas City, then back down by Joplin, then probably back to Stockton to unload this trailer. So got a lot to do tonight. Yeah, it'll be a long night, several hours on the road. After I take out a small loan to fill up this truck and diesel. Diesel prices are getting ridiculous, just higher and higher all the time. It's $2.55 here in Southwest Missouri today, which I kind of wanted to go the other direction. I knew if I did, it'd be higher with the truck stop. So we'll get fueled up and we'll get going. Now, I like working up in the Kansas City area. I buy quite a bit of timber up here. I'm actually going through Kansas City right now on 435 North. But I do, every chance I get to come up here and look at timber and buy timber, I jump on it. The quality of timber up here is just so much better than what we got back home. And a lot of the reason for that is they actually have dirt in the ground up here. Now, anybody from Southwest Missouri, or it's been to Southwest Missouri, knows it's nothing more than a rock pile. It really is. You'll get in some areas where there's a little bit of good black dirt, but up here, I mean, these hills are just full of good black dirt. And trees are only as good as the ground they grow on. It's just like any other crop, you know. You got to have good soil to grow good trees. And I'm not saying we don't have some good trees back in Southwest Missouri, but for the most part we don't. Like our oak's junk. And we'll cut some decent oak every now and then, but like when I went out to Indiana to visit with Wade there back in January, man, I just couldn't believe that their oak timber. It's so much different than what we have, you know, there at home. And it is. It's just different parts of the country have different timber. And some people, especially some of my clients, I mean, and I don't expect them to understand, but it's just, you have to explain that to a lot of them. And if you don't know timber and you're not around it every day, there's a lot of things I don't know about that people have to explain to me. Trust me, every day. Every day. I don't know anything. I know nothing. I know a little bit about trees and that's it. But I do enjoy getting to come up here and work in the Kansas City area. East of Kansas City, north of Kansas City, west of Kansas City out into Kansas. I've cut a lot of really, really good high-quality timber up here. And I've met a lot of great, interesting people, made a lot of friendships and good client relationships as well. I've made a lot of clients that do repeat business with me, and that means a lot. But I'm not too crazy about driving through the Kansas City traffic. I used to have an uncle that lived up here on the north side of Kansas City. And I used to like to come visit. And I've got some friends up here in Kansas City that I went to high school with, and just some friends I met after high school. I actually went to real estate school here in 2013. Kind of crazy, I know, but yeah, I've got my real estate license. For some odd reason, it was just something I always wanted to do my whole life, and I've really never done anything with it, but I got it. And I went to school up here in Gladstone, to real estate school, and that's where I got my license. And at the time, my uncle still lived up here before he moved to Dallas to work down there. He works for American Airlines. But I stayed with him when I went to real estate school up here, and I did enjoy it. Like I said, I made some good friends when I went up here to real estate school. And I do every now and then enjoy getting to come up here and see my friends and stay with them for the weekend. It's just different. It's a nice getaway, but as far as living up here, man, you guys can have this circus. Springfield's bad enough. I couldn't imagine being up here in Kansas City all the time. And I don't like Kansas City Chiefs, or the Kansas City Royals, so there's no appeal there for me. I'm more of a St. Louis Cardinals, Denver Broncos guy, but with all that protesting the American flag here lately, I'm nothing for professional sports right now. I want nothing to do with watching that junk right now, of disrespectful clowns. I'm for the American worker and the American logger right now. Those are my teams. Let's venture on a little further into this concrete jungle. Now, this is my favorite part of the trip, crossing the river onto the north side here, which you can see there on the GPS. We're getting ready to cross over the Missouri River. And I always laugh and joke around. I tell people it's like you cross into a whole nother world when you get on the north side of the river. But it sure does. I can't explain it. I don't know. I'm kind of weird too. Maybe it just has a different feel to it up here. But and I'll admit I do kind of like the north side of Kansas City. I like it better than the south side. I'll say that for sure. Man, it just seems like that south of the river's rough. And it seems like it's real rough down there. But I guess every town's got good and bad areas. Now, along this Missouri River, I always notice this. They have got some huge cottonwood timber along these rivers up here. Or the river, not these, but the river, the big river. And there she is, man. That's it. Big Missouri River. I do enjoy getting to come up here. And I don't mind hauling skidders through here. There's times I like to haul equipment through Kansas City because I always take 435 around. I've went right up the gut on 71 too, but I would rather come up here. I would rather come up here on the weekends or of an evening when traffic's not bad. A lot of people think, oh, you're just dodging the DOT. Man, I'm not worried. I ain't overloaded. What do I care? I'm hauling these little skidders. Yeah, do I want to stop and have a chat with them? Absolutely not. But man, that's why I wouldn't want to be a truck driver, is going through this traffic up here. And it's not bad on the weekends generally, or especially of an evening. But rush hour traffic up here, it's hell. I mean, I don't think it matters what you're on. 470, 435, 71. Man, it's bad. It's just bad up here, rush hour is. So I'd just soon haul at night when traffic's down. You ain't got much to worry about. And I kind of enjoy driving. I don't mind driving at all. But there's worlds of fun. Never been there, nor have I ever cared to go there. But I do. I like driving. So, and I especially like driving at night. Anytime I go out to Colorado, places like that, I'd just soon leave of an evening, drive through Kansas at night. I guess that's just some of the trucker blood in me. I don't know. Onward we go. Look at this little thing. Little 440D. Little bitty guy. Little bitty guy. Oh, get out of here. Chain down, boom down, glued down, or just down. Put this little seatbelt on. All right, let's get down the road. It's already getting a little dark. Man, I'm not so sure my skid steer doesn't weigh more than this thing. Little bitty things. Little bitty things. Guys, that's it for today. I've still got several hours of driving yet to do tonight. We're headed down to Carthage, Missouri with this. It's not mine. You guys know that. I don't have any little things like that. So we're basically going from the northern part of Missouri all the way to the southern part of Missouri, and it's right at 7 o'clock. So we got some hours ahead of us yet. So, but that's what it takes to keep everything going. Got to keep that money coming in. So away we go, guys. Thanks so much for following all the outlets, all the social media stuff, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Same with Timber Tracker. Thanks for all following all that good stuff as well. Guys, long night ahead of me. I'm gonna get to driving. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not for sure what we got scheduled for tomorrow. I know Thursday of this week we got that big tree to cut that I bought down at Mount Vernon. I'm sure some stuff. I've got to go look at a job of timber I've been putting off for way too long. I think we're gonna haul some logs in. I'm sure we'll have a busy week. I just don't know what all it entails exactly yet. So guys, Thanks a lot, as always, for hanging out with us. I will see you guys tomorrow.